Also, he would never treat Karen like that. I'm sorry.
Also true.
I'm sorry. He
doesn't talk to her for a whole season because he's trying to protect her.
No.
Okay, so it's okay in the season you like.
They lost both of their best friends.
No, he does that all the time.
No,
he does that all the time. He does that all the time.
He would never ghost her for a fucking year, and then the way he talks to her.
He didn't ghost her. She moved across the country.
I think it's out of.
It's so out of his character.
No, it's not. Have you watched the show?
Yes.
He literally doesn't go and find her.
You're both missing the point here. I think it's very out of character for Karen. I think it's more out of character for Karen to leave.
I don't, because Karen left her home when she was going through the worst. She didn't try to mend it. She left. That's what she does.
Did you not watch season 3 or whatever it was when Matt just tries to not be either of their friends for half a season because he's just depressed and doesn't want to be in their lives?
You don't like Up?
No. Yep. Up is not a top 10 Pixar movie. It's 11 or 12. It's good. It's just
the beginning of Up is a top 10 Pixar.
The beginning of Up is fabulous.
I'm sick of people saying that. I'm gonna freak out. Just because a movie has the best potential opening ever doesn't mean the rest of the movie is bad. Just because it's great at the start doesn't mean it's bad for the rest. It's also good for the rest. People just take this and be like, oh, well, this is so great, I'm just gonna ignore the rest. It's not true.
You need to get laid, man.
Yeah.
Bro, but let me say this. Up, I like it. I just don't think any of it after the beginning was like it was good. It was a good movie, but it was just when you start off that strong.
What's the villain of Up's name?
Charles Muntz.
There you go.
Holy crap! This is the best episode of all time. Freak you! Oh my gosh, that was awesome. These are my notes.
You almost killed Steven.
Okay, I'm sorry. Just because a movie has the best first 20 minutes of any movie ever doesn't mean the rest of the movie is bad.
I don't think it's the best first 20 minutes of any movie ever.
Of course you don't!
You ever seen Inglourious Bastards?
Stop distracting!
The milk scene.
Stop talking!
Is really
Stop
good.
talking! The first 20 minutes is great. That doesn't mean that it falls off a cliff just because the rest of it isn't as good. It's a great intro to the movie. You have Kevin. You have the dog. You have the relationship between Carl Fredricksen and Russell. You have hilarity.
Forgettable villain. Not relevant. The concept is kind of dumb.
I bet who the balls remembers Cars 2 villain, huh? Who cares?
There's the Nazi car.
You don't even know his name!
Yeah, but do you know Up's villain's name?
Hold on. No, I can get it.
And Sir Axelrod is the twist villain, so you. And it's Professor
Nobody cares.
I forget his name.
I'm not gonna talk to you until I think of it now.
Nah, you're not gonna think about it this whole podcast.
Explorer.
Nope.
Charles.
Nope.
Muntz. Charles Muntz. Suck my balls. Charles Muntz. Holy crap! You suck. Oh my gosh. Charles Muntz, dude. No, I would like to watch a show where I actually see the couples be couples. We've seen.
They were separated though. They're in California. And they deal with it. They're having
right, and you know when she's separated, what is she doing? She's having chemistry with Steve the whole season.
And I'm not even a huge Jancy guy, but I think that is I'm with you. Jancy is where they're at right now in the show. The Steve, Nancy, Stancy, that's old news at this point. It's all Steve.
It's old news. It's the only thing we've seen in the last season and a half with Nancy and her relationship.
We've seen Steve. We haven't seen Stancy. We've seen Steve. We haven't seen Stancy.
Nancy has given more looks and has had more chemistry with Steve in the last.
Wow! You're judging a relationship by looks. I guess you're a huge Byler guy now.
That's a terrible point. First of all,
isn't the whole premise of Byler based on looks? And a one-sided relationship. Will is infatuated with Mike, and Mike occasionally gives a look.
Mike's not gay. Nancy's straight. Hey. Nancy's dating Steve, you moron!
You know of
She dated him for a whole season!
She did fuck him.
Holy balls!
No, that's right. You're right.
Acting like you're saying something that means something.
I did say something that means something.
Don't let him. You didn't make a good point.
She's not with Jonathan the whole season, and sure, that's not her fault. But what is their fault is Jonathan not even being able to communicate that he doesn't want to go to college with her.
That's so
And what is she doing the whole time? She's hanging out with Steve, who's talking about how he wants to have kids with her.
Emerson is the most important thing in the world right now, for sure.
It's also, mind you, phrasing it like he's trying to explain that he doesn't want to go to college with her. That's not what it is. He doesn't think
I'm asking for an example of Jonathan and Nancy having any chemistry since season 3.
That makes him an even stronger, like, willed character. Like,
You know who also had a very strong will? Fucking Thanos. Not a great guy.
Well, Dumbledore wasn't murdering half the population.
No, but he was
was.
using children.
Did Harry die? Like, I don't
Yes, Harry does die.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
Yeah,
He
because he's a
does.
Horcrux, which Dumbledore knew, and he orchestrated all of it so that Harry would come back and beat Voldemort at the end. No one would be alive without Dumbledore. I'm so sick of this conversation. I really am.
Personally, if I sent my child to a school, I would prefer.
Can you give me a specific example?
Yes. I mean, any example.
Give me a specific one.
How about, well, first of all, there's the mistreating of Harry in 5 to lead him to the prophecy that he needs to see, where he very easily could have died and is traumatized forever because he watches his uncle die. How about in Half-Blood Prince, my favorite book?
How is that using
movie.
him as a human
Yeah,
shield?
shit film.
Shit film.
Yeah.
How is that using him as a human shield? Because he needed to see the prophecy, which was extremely needed for some reason, and it is explained why he treated him badly. And it is also explained that Dumbledore obviously didn't want to do that and cares a lot about Harry.
Okay.
And also, he didn't kill Sirius.
Okay.
He also came and saved Harry in that same book immediately after that and fought Voldemort.
Okay, how about this?
Oh, but he's a terrible guy.
Maybe this isn't, using him as a human shield, but this is as bad, if not worse. How about, there's things going on. There's some fuck shit going on with the Goblet of Fire. And Dumbledore is the guy that says, let's let these things play out. Let's just watch what happens. Could have gotten Harry killed.
Is that Dumbledore's call?
Yes!
Isn't it the
It's a Tri-Wizard tournament.
It's Barty Crouch Senior.
No!
I swear to
No,
God,
no, no.
Barty Crouch
Watch.
Senior goes, his name came out of the Goblet of Fire.
Yes, so Barty Crouch is like, it's a binding legal contract or whatever, and then they're discussing what they're going to do, and Severus Snape, of course, he's like, why don't we let things play out? And Dumbledore goes, I agree with Severus. And that's his call.
So he agreed with all the other leaders in the wizarding world. Great.
No. That's his call to make.
I'm so sick of people lasering on Dumbledore.
I don't think it
They're
is.
lasering it on Dumbledore because he's the guy. Snape helped save the day, but with the help of Dumbledore, Barty Crouch Sr. didn't save the day, McGonagall didn't save the day, so the guy who's saving the day gets more criticism than everyone else. It's not fair.
I do think that, a fight at its best is the culmination of emotions, not just, flips and kicks. So I disagree with my own point.
I think the best fights will have both.
Yeah.
Notice how we didn't talk about any of the sequel fights. That's crazy. Okay.
I like one of them, and I know you guys don't.
Which one?
I like the Rey and Kylo versus the Red Guards. No one likes
love that
shit.
fight.
That fight's so good.
I love
Who
that fight.
cares if
Have
a
you
knife
seen the
disappears?
breakdown of it? How it doesn't make any sense? There's no shoot.
cares?
Who
It's
cares? You just
awesome.
made points the entire time we've been talking about how choreography matters. What are you talking about? In terms of choreography, that one's worse than anything you've talked about. Your way of arguing makes no sense. You talk about one thing for 30 minutes, and then it just doesn't matter when you want to make a different point.
You are
Holy crap! Who cares? You do!
Do you see why I didn't bring up the sequels? You're destroying your own set.
Dude, I almost passed out.
I know, I saw. I've never seen someone turn that many shades.
I